Hi, today I'm going to show you how to draw the fun and loving snowman Olaf from Frozen. Just remember, if I go too fast, you can always pause the video to catch up. So right now we're going to start off with his nose, and his nose is shaped like a triangle. So we're just going to make the triangle. Go ahead and add a few lines for his nose. Now I'm going to start with his eye, which is a circle. It bumps right up against the nose. And now for the second eye. It's a little bit smaller than the first circle. And then I'm going to fill in a little black circle. And I'm going to leave a little bit of it white to capture the reflection of his eye. I'm going to draw a little bit of a darker line to make a tiny little eyelid for him. Now to make the top of his mouth, you're going to make a little U shape. I like to make those little markers so that I know where to start the top of his mouth. And it's a U shape that goes under the nose and up again to the other marking point. Now for his teeth, it's kind of shaped like a rectangle. The bottom half of his mouth is shaped like a U, a very long capital U. Now I'm going to draw his eyebrows, and his eyebrows are like a rectangle or a triangle with a little tight tail at the end. A very narrow triangle. And now I'm going to draw the top of his head, which is like an upside down U, and it's going to curve around over his eyebrows and down again. Now I'm going to draw his jawline, which is going to start at the corner and go closely around his mouth and give him a chin. The other cheek is going to come up and then down around, and I'm going to connect them at the bottom right there. For his body, it's going to be an oval shape. It's a small circle for the top half of his body. And now I'm going to draw his little lump of coal right in the middle, which is a circle. Now for the bottom half of his body, I'm going to make it a bigger circle. It reminds me of maybe an egg. And now I'm going to draw his little feet, which remind me of marshmallows. Rounded, square, oval shapes. And there's Olaf's body, and I'm going to draw his lumps of coal for his buttons. This bottom half only has 2 lumps of coal. Now I'm going to draw his hair, which are little twigs. So you can draw them however you'd like because twigs never look the same. Also make sure to stay to the end of the video so you can see how I color him with marker and colored pencil. And there's 1 twig for his hair, and Olaf has 3 twigs for hair. last piece of hair right here. And now I'm going to draw his hands and his arms, which are also twigs that come out through the middle circle. And you can draw little twig fingers also. Now I'm going to draw his other arm. They don't need to be identical because remember, he's a snowman and his arms are made of twigs. And no two twigs look alike. And now Olaf is all done. So now I'm going to get my colors so I can get ready to color him. Don't forget to hit subscribe at the bottom so you can get updates on the newest videos, and post your pictures in the comments because I'd love to see them. So for coloring, I'm going to start off with the marker to give a dark shadow for the nose, and use the colored pencil for the highlight. Now I'm going to use gray for the mouth, and for the dark shadow at the very top, and then I'm going to come back with a gray colored pencil to fill it in. Now with my gray colored pencil, you'll see that I push harder on certain spots where I want it to be darker, and then just keep it lighter where I want the color to be lighter. In your comments, make sure to leave who your favorite character is, so hopefully I can draw them for you. I love taking requests. I'm going to use the black marker to color in the lump of coal, but I'm going to leave a tiny white area for a reflection. I'm going to color that reflection in gray so it's not too bright. Now I'm going to add with the brown marker where I think the shadow would be on his hand, and it shows up very lightly, but it just adds depth for where I feel Olaf would have shadowing. And I leave a little bit white because I'm going to come back with the brown colored pencil to add dimension to the coloring. Oh, don't forget to color in his eyebrows too. And the coloring pencil, so it's a good combination to use the colored pencil and the marker if you have it, or with the crayon. It just adds texture and variety to your coloring. Feel free to pause the video if it's going too fast for you. And now I'm going to come with the colored pencil, the gray, just to add a little bit of shadowing. It's not really showing up too much on the video, but you'll see it in your own picture when you're coloring, how the little bit of gray helps add value to your drawing. And there you go, you're all done. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you.